Hello YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion PTR 7.3.5, and I just logged into the public test realm and a quest popped up, Summons to Stormwind, so I thought we'd make a quick video and see what this is about. And the quest itself directs us to Master Matthias Shaw here in Lion's Rest, so we'll go ahead and hand the quest in. I'm glad there's a follow-up, that would have been a very quick video otherwise, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to read through this briefly, but you can go ahead and pause the video if you want to do so. So there's mention here of the Great Wound.
Look to the shadows.
And we need to just speak to Matthias Shaw once more. Okay, we get a cutscene, which I'm guessing is a placeholder.
My son.
Or not.
A terrible darkness has returned to our world. As before, it seeks to annihilate everything that we hold dear.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's a placeholder that we're going to get a nice awesome cinematic.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
So this might have something to do with the new battleground, or it might have something to do with the new quest line that's coming into Silithus. Okay, so we do have to, in fact, head over to Silithus.
Check in with our operatives there, and keep your eyes open for horde aggression.
Rightio. So I'm not sure if there's a nice secret portal we can use. If not, it's portal to Uldum and then flight point from Uldum to Silithus. It's probably the quickest way there off the top of my head. Okay, so I'm just entering Silithus from Ungoro, since that seems to be the best way to actually enter the area for the quest line, and that looks pretty epic, I've got to say. I should probably mention at this point that I copied this character early in the PTR cycle, before I'd even stepped foot into the latest raid dungeon, let alone completed it. So it seems the quest line is available to this character still. Whether that will be the same on live or not, I'm not yet sure. But we do need to just go ahead and, oh, we can chat to this person here. Well, Zidormi. Okay, so Zidormi will basically change Silithus back to the normal version of Silithus. And if we just open the map here, we can see the map has changed drastically. And we want to head over here. So this will give us a good opportunity to fly into the air and just see what Silithus is looking like from the sky. It's certainly changed quite a bit, I'll say that. So this is live on the PTR right now. It's not data mining or anything like that, as has been the only way to see this kind of thing from Silithus in the last few weeks. Okay, some weird spam stuff. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be Korean language, but my client can't accept it. Let's go ahead and speak to Nolan Speed here, the SI7 commander. It's good to have someone of your renown here with us in Silithus. Okay, so we're actually getting a couple of quests here. I'm not sure if this is part of the pre-Battle for Azeroth quest line, or if this is going to be available permanently in the game. Since it's tied to Argus, I'm assuming it's going to be the latter, but I could be completely mistaken on that. And we'll just have a brief look around at some of the other NPCs here. We've got a provisioner with, well, pretty much standard provisions, quite frankly. Blacksmith. And just the usual array of NPCs. It looks like we have a flight point, but it's not yet active for some reason, so we can't use that. Maybe we have to do something to unlock that, or maybe it's just part of the PTR that it's not yet available to us. But let's head over into the questing area and see what it is that we've got, shall we? We need to place 10 explosives and also collect 8 mysterious pieces of ore. Oh, I'm loving it. Right then, so let's just head down here. Okay, so we can place explosives at these places. Hopefully it won't interfere with anybody else. I love the way that quests aren't quite as competitive as they used to be. So you can actually quest with other people and not feel like you're at a disadvantage, as was the case previously for many a year with World of Warcraft. So do we need to actually kill these guys? Yes, so we get the ore from killing the goblins, and then we can place the explosives on the back of the shredders. Okay, I'll skip ahead. Right, so I've gone ahead and completed both of those quests, and a little bit of feedback for Blizzard, not that they'll watch this, but if they did, I highly advise that you please increase the drop chance of the ore. I was getting it about 1 every 7 or 8 enemies, which was really quite slow. Fortunately, as I said, they're not competitive, so anybody can hit them even if they've already been tagged. But let's go and hand these quests in and see if there's anything more to do at this point.
Here there.
I'm not expecting anything since this is PTR at the end of the day. Oh, there's another quest. When did that pop up? Ah, 2 more to be precise. Speak with Tammy Tinkspinner. And again, guys, just pause if you want to read the quest log. And retrieve Mykeel's Voidstrider's head. So it looks like Tammy's just out here.
Interesting.
Couple more quests. Collect 10 Silithid brains. And larvae by the dozen. Collect 12 Silithid broodlings. So it looks like we're going over the zone a wee bit here for these next set of quests. We'll start by heading west. And then we'll also go down and see the quest to collect Mykeel's Voidstrider's head. Could be an interesting one. So the broodling seems interesting enough. Or rather easy enough, I should say. And hopefully the drop chance isn't too shabby on these compared to the last quest. Well, first kill, first brain. That can't be too bad. But I'll skip ahead again. So it seems there is 100% drop chance on these items, which is good. And I've also found this rare mob here. Crusex or something. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. But I thought we'd see if it's got anything interesting for us. Because I know there are some mounts that can drop. Some Karaji mounts from this place. So I thought, you know, rare mob. It's possible, perhaps, that this is how you collect them. And at 22 million health, it's certainly one that's soloable. Even though I'm on PTR, I don't have my key bindings or anything set up. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this quest line when I logged in today. I just really came on to see if there'd been any changes to the level scaling since I'd last checked. Okay, nothing too exciting, unfortunately. Okay, so I've finished off those first 2 quests. I've come over to where the last one is. Looks like there might be another rare over there or something. We'll go and have a look in a moment. A wee bit of cloth. Collecting 8 scraps of Twilight silk. We need to kill the ogres for that one. So this is a proper quest chain, isn't it? I'm pretty happy to see this. Okay, there's the rare. So we'll have a look at that. But also we need to get the head of the Voidstrider, which doesn't appear to have spawned at the moment. So let's go ahead and take out the rare. I'll just check if the named is there as well. Oh no, he is. So we need to go and tag him, really. Hopefully we won't miss out on the rare. I think we have, haven't we? Oh no, we haven't. It's still there. Oh no! Did we get it? No. Oh well, not to worry. I thought we'd have had time. But I forget they've only got 22 million health, haven't they? So I'll go ahead and collect the Twilight Silks. And then I guess we've got to fly all the way back because there's no flight points active. And I didn't see an inn either. So maybe that will be added in due course. But let's just see what the drop rate's going to be like on this. Not that getting one on the first one is really any indication, of course. But it can be. Let's hope that they're all going to be dropping them, shall we? Okay, so I managed to kill the rare elite on this occasion. And he dropped this item, Ogmot's Dream Journal. So I'm not totally sure what this is about. Obviously talking about the incident that's taken place here. Let's go in the air before the enemies start coming after us though. But by all means pause this if you want to read it. And I'm not sure, but I believe this might be one of several of these journals that can be collected from the rares around this place. So it's quite a long one. But I'm interested in if there's any achievements or anything tied to collecting them. Maybe even a reward of some kind. But they also sell for 200 gold, which is fairly interesting as well, isn't it? So make sure there's no quest follow-up here. He looks not, but that's funny. Okay, so that's the end of that little mini quest line. So we've got these other 3 quests to hand in. And it's quite a long fly, unfortunately. So I'm going to get started on it. And I'll see you back at camp. Here we are then, back at Staghelm Point.
Very good.
And where was the last quest in here?
What can I do for you?
Speak with Archmage Khadgar. Aha. He's always around at the moment, this fella, isn't he? It's good to see you, Fuzzfinger. Yeah, good to see you too. I wish that I were here under more pleasant circumstances. Deliver Khadgar's letter to Magni Bronzebeard in Silithus. Okay, so Magni's involved as well, is he?
It seems our victory
Where is he?
was a hollow one. With his final blow, Sargeras has done much more than bury his blade in the heart of our world. I had hoped that after the war against the Legion, the people of Azeroth would build a new future together. But now, the unity we forged has been shattered as the life essence of Azeroth bleeds out. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde scramble to claim it as a resource. Blades are drawn, and the tides of war are rising once again. But I will not take up arms against heroes on either side. Not after all we've been through. Instead, I will go to Karazhan and confer with my old mentor, Medivh. Perhaps somewhere in his ancient texts lies the knowledge needed to heal this world. I had best be going. Until next we meet, farewell, champion.
And Khadgar is off. Right, so we need to find Magni Bronzebeard, I think it was, wasn't it? Deliver the letter in Silithus to Magni Bronzebeard, but I can't see him. There's nothing actually showing up on the map as to where he might be. So I'm just going to have a look around for him, and hopefully we'll have him sooner rather than later. Okay, after getting a bit of help from general chat, because there's no indication on the map of where to go, I've managed to find Magni over here to the west of the sword. So hopefully that will help you guys out if you're on the PTR and wanted to know where this fella was. So let's go ahead and speak to him.
Back to champion. Tis good to see a familiar face in these dark times. Since returning from Argus, the cries of Azeroth have been overwhelming. Such pain. I don't know how to fix this. Not sure anyone does, but we've got to keep trying. The storm's gathering, hero. If we don't find a way to heal Azeroth, nothing else is gonna matter.
Right, so now Magni's going to give us a message, is he? And where in the world do we have to deliver that to? Okay, it's back at camp. I really wish there was some flight points or something around here just to help us move around. Other than flying mounts, of course. Back we are at Alliance Camp.
You need something?
So we're getting some information here on Azeroth. I believe it's Azeroth, isn't it? Well, that's stuff that we're going to have to be collecting in the expansion.
Have a good one.
So I do actually get the feeling that this is something to do with the pre-expansion quest and that it won't be available for all time. But at the moment, it would seem that that's the final quest in the chain. So there's no rewards or anything, which makes me think that there is something else to come a little bit later on. So I'll keep an eye on the PTR cycles and update you if and when that does actually occur. But hopefully this video has been of some value to you, a little bit entertaining at least, and at least you know what you got to do now with the quest chain when it launches. But thanks for stopping by today, guys. If you've enjoyed watching, don't forget to support me by leaving a like, and please be subscribed to my gaming YouTube channel for more updates on WoW going forward as the PTR is updated. Until next time, take care.